The British Press Association is reporting that singer Amy Winehouse has been found dead in her London apartment. The singer-songwriter battled substance abuse throughout her short career. Just last month, the 27-year-old cancelled her European tour after appearing to be under the influence on stage. She shot to success with her 2003 album Frank, which was shortlisted for the Mercury Prize. In 2008, she won the Grammy Award for Record of the Year, another one for Song of the Year, and Best Female Pop Vocal for the single Rehab. We're joined now by Anthony DeCurtis. He's a contributing editor with Rolling Stone magazine. With more on Anthony, officially the death is unexplained, but most people will be suspecting that drugs and alcohol are involved.
Well, yes. I mean, it would have to be the assumption that anyone would make, but of course, we'll await more official word. But, it's been a very troubled career, and it's a very sad and premature ending. Clearly she was flailing, and you really hope that someone that young will turn it around, but 27 has been a dangerous age for rock stars for a long time. That moment when you've had a big success, but trying to get over your troubles, some people make it, and obviously some people don't.
And just talk to us about the trouble she had recently. She was in Serbia. She was doing a performance there. She was booed. She dropped a microphone. She kind of wandered around aimlessly. That was sort of the most recent example of the trouble that she was having.
Exactly. And the most recent, and that is hardly out of character, unfortunately. There was an extremely public element to her dissolution that was in many ways as scary as anything else. There was a sense of someone being entirely out of control. And it was so ironic because, of course, her big hit was a song called Rehab, which had this chorus, "I don't want to go to rehab," which was hilarious at first. Everyone thought it was so funny and so not politically correct. And then, of course, it wasn't funny anymore. It just became, the kind of a sad expression of a kind of, defensive and desperation. So, but the public kind of disintegration that you described, there have been a dozen incidents like that throughout her career.
And if we talk about rehab for a moment, in May, there are reports that she did check herself into a clinic to try and be treated for substance abuse, but she only stayed there for a short time, a few days.
Yes, I mean, she seemed incapable of really kind of staying the course with this. Now, again, she was young, and many people with substance abuse problems, they backslide, and then eventually they get it together. But, you have to get through those tough parts. And this, again, was a very public. People had great expectations, and there was a tour planned and all this other business. And perhaps, the inability to honor those commitments, may have been a factor.